Yeah, heart chats, man. There's so much brewing for real, friends. I hardly know where to start from. Really, I hardly know where to start from. I hardly know where to start from. I'm just dumbfounded, if you will, you know, dumbfounded, waiting for people to join before I kickstart the topic. Yep. Mm-hmm. I was saying in YouTube, I don't really know what is happening. You know, the way content creators are turning things around these days, it's a problem. Or I don't know if you guys are seeing what is happening, okay? Especially in this part of the world, Africa. I don't know what the problem is. What is going on with creators? Hmm? Does anyone know to share? I hardly know where to start from. TikTok has begun its struggle again today. You know, it's always an issue with it. No one has joined on Facebook or YouTube. Well, I'll just wrap up here with setting up TikTok and we'll begin our conversation. It's just crazy, I must say. So let this device be here while I keep this close by. Hey! So I'm trying to ask the question, what is wrong with creators these days, especially in Nigeria? Are you guys aware? Hi, Mikal. Are you guys aware of this whole issue with Fina, Baby Niger person, very dark man, and all the rest of the content creators, Easy Obaide, and so on and so forth? I don't know if people live now are aware of this. So Fina's sister, we don't even know how they are related. Mikal, I'm from Nigeria and I'm in Nigeria. Yeah, so the lady was hit by a vehicle owned by one of these rich guys, Dangote, and too bad it ended the way it did. Do you know that there's another story on the ground? So Fina, for whatever reason, is now bedridden. I just saw it in the afternoon, but I didn't give it so much attention. But other news coming up at this time of the night are coming with so much background details that you will be wowed. Content creators or so-called people say they are creating content, but using that opportunity to gain clout or presence, where people get to know them. Yeah, so people are saying, do you know how much Fina was demanding from Dangote? 1 billion naira. Without first of all concentrating on getting her sister well. 1 billion naira scholarship to go to school, take care of her children, put her on a salary. Is it not better you just sue the company and the lawyer gets you what you're looking for, instead of hiding high on Facebook, hiding under the guise of hey, they hit my sister? Is Fina's relative the first person Dangote's vehicle has hit? But Due to whatever reason, those whole stories died. But because she feels people know her online and all that, she starts raising so much dust. Many people have died. Not that I'm supporting people who do that or cause those mayhem in families, but I'm trying to say that it's better to do things officially. In developed nations, if something like that happens, you simply get your lawyer. You can either solve the problem out of court, or if those people insist we go to court, they can solve the matter outside the court. You know, for this one, instead of going to court, no way, you should know the right thing to do. You're going under cover of content creator, BB Niger, wannabe, and so on and so forth. To talking to Dangote, see what your truck drivers did, blah blah blah. But under this whole issue that you and I have just been hearing, oh, Fina's sister, there is a greater burden. The young lady has passed, God rest her soul. But if much attention had been given to her issue to take care of her health first, I doubt, too much time would have elapsed. Maybe she would have made it. Hi, Milo on TikTok. Maybe she would have made it out alive, but it's such a pity that it happened this way. But I'm just troubled by this whole content creation and creators. In the US, Europe, and other places, we don't have all these troubles with content creators. It's becoming like a witchcraft group. Something happens somewhere like Fina. She goes and involves very dark man in the matter. Involves an easy baby. So they will be wherever they are, lambasting Dangote and saying all sorts of rubbish. So the guys will bring out money. But you are busy there talking about raising 1 billion naira instead of you to concentrate on flying her abroad for proper treatment. You know that the negotiation now is what I'm trying to tell us. The negotiation has taken so long when if they had just concentrated on health first or life, we wouldn't be here at this point. So I'm just baffled as somebody growing as a content creator. Is that how we want to grow? That creators are now harbingers of evil for owners of companies and all those kind of things. Hi, sister. You know, so when something happens, they'll just be wherever they are and start lambasting those people and saying all sorts of rubbish, whether they are founded or unfounded theories. You know, personally, as somebody growing as a creator, I research stuff that I do, although sometimes it's just always on the spur of the moment. When I get an idea or a thought comes into my head, okay, why not create this? Maybe people would like it, you know. And then, as somebody who is interested in education, I see the social media platforms as a way of educating ourselves. It's not just about entertainment and all the rest. But these other guys are going beyond even entertainment, beyond learning, beyond just joining with people, really. Now, tilting towards what other word can I use? Mm, there's this word church people would normally use. I've forgotten that word, but it's a negative connotation that it has. Um, it's more evil than we can even think about. So it's evil to always want to be in a position whereby you are trolling people or you're practically dragging people down. Even in this whole theorizing, people have gone on to say all sorts of rubbish about Dangote. Yeah, you sure all these truck drivers killing people and not the way he makes blood money? For God's sake, forget about those shits. Those are shit talks. There's no blood money anywhere. People always die in accidents all over the world, even in developed nations. It's not about blood money. Besides, he's not the one that drives the truck. He doesn't even know his truck drivers. So I have a problem with content creators turning into evil mongers. And this thing happens only in Africa. And Nigerians carry it on their head as if it's a load. They're going like this. And they don't seem to tire of carrying that load because they have ulterior motives of being on social media. You know. So right now, before I even came online, you know, Easy Obede, another loud-mouthed lady, and sometimes I'm baffled by the fact that these guys, I don't like to insult people who say I'm better than anybody. I'm not better than anybody, but come to think about it, all these guys making it on Facebook in Nigeria, what level of education do they have? Where have they been to? What have they done that people are aware of? They just wake up one morning and they gather followers, clout people, in-laws on Facebook and all that platforms, talking rubbish, and they are terribly sentimental. Somebody just posted that a friend to like, why are Nigerians so sentimental about everything? Just raise a topic, somebody would shout and bash you. I wish we had this forum where people could drop voice notes on Facebook. Everybody would clear out of Facebook because, as far as I know, Facebook is the most toxic social media platform as of now. In TikTok, I'm on TikTok. I have never seen there where anyone is bad mouthing anybody. What you will see on TikTok is people coming together like friends from all over the world, supporting each other, through gifts, encouragements. It's just a clean platform, I must say. YouTube also has its rules and regulations, and we know it's more on the education line. People teach a lot on YouTube. They have different tools for all those things, and I like that. Coming to Instagram is more about influencing. You see all sorts of influencing, but Facebook is like the day-to-day corner for everyone who wants to be on social media, and that sort of makes it a dump yard, if you will. Any rubbish you want to find, thinking that you can find it on social media, run to Facebook. That is where you will find it. It's too toxic. And then I was asking, what level of education do these guys making it on Facebook have? Next to nothing. Next to nothing. And that's why they are causing so much havoc. So much havoc. Who is very dark man, for heaven's sake? I've been asking that question in all my lives today. Who does he think he is? Is he a journalist or a lawyer? Causing commotion all over. The other time he was arrested, blabbing all sorts of blab. I really don't know. I don't want to cause or say anything negative, but I keep wondering, who are these people, for heaven's sake? What level of education do they have? Or education is not just about sitting in a classroom. When I talk education, I don't mean bagging a master's degree or a PhD. We have formal and informal education. Who was dark, very dark man before he started plying his trade online? Where did he just jump out from? Was he in a bush? Because he actually behaves that way, for real. 1 minute he's on this matter, the next minute he's on another matter, and he carries it on his head. And stupid Nigerians who are terribly sentimental and cannot think on their own just join the bandwagon. Everybody, you don't have any right to talk to very dark man. You don't have any right. When you talk to very dark man, you will see trouble. That's crazy as far as I'm concerned, and it's worrisome. Now he is talking that Fina is lying on the hospital bed. When the issue came, they all came together. my brothers and sisters, they all came together. How? Why? Is he from Fina's family? You see the problem I'm crying about here. Social media people, creators, they are becoming a tug of war. Like Fina invites very dark man, invites easy Obede. Let us discuss my sister's accident case. How? Does she not have parents, elders in their family? How do you involve fellow content creators in seeking justice? So now she's on the hospital bed. Some people are clamoring for her. Some people are saying it's very dark man's wahala that put her on the bed, that he has been bashing her. And then he has now come out to start revealing things they discussed behind closed doors. That if she had not asked Dangote to pay a 1 billion naira scholarship, take care of her children, this, why was she hiding the fact that her sister has children? Is that something to hide? They would have flown her abroad. But you were sitting down there with her when she decided that talking about 1 billion naira was more important than just sending the lady already overseas for treatment. That he told her also add the bike man is also in this whole agenda. So I'm just giving you people this whole background gist going back and forth. All I'm trying to bring out of this that is troubling to me is the fact that it seems Nigerian backbiters, and that's the term I was looking for in church, they like to use that term, backbiters, and they don't even like each other in the first place. They behave as if they care about each other. But once a little thing goes wrong, they each go to their tents, and then their followers clamor around them and start commenting rubbish and practically fighting with you online. I think Facebook needs to do something about these matters arising. Because if they don't all meet on Facebook, we won't have these situations happening. Facebook has to make a rule. Let content creators stop trolling each other. Create your content and go your way. If somebody lambasts you for whatever you have created, it's either you explain to the person what you were up and about, or just let the person be. Personally, I've made up my mind that as a creator, I don't want to go fighting with people who comment on my videos or posts. And I'm learning that for a fact. Last week I did one funny video where I wore a pantyhose and a swimming trunk that was just here, and I was doing my thing. Personally, I just love to do my thing. I do my happy times, or what I call rituals of joy. I wake up in the morning when I feel happy, I just dance around and jump around. I'm simply jumping in my room. I want to make some people happy. Instead of trolling people and saying rubbish or revealing people's secrets, I'm simply revealing how joyful I can be every morning. The lady is saying, what is this one wearing? Cover your body. I'm wearing pantyhose that covers even my feet. Standing a bit far off, you can't properly see my skin, even if you look very well. And then I'm wearing a swim trunk. You say, cover my body. I asked her, what are you seeing? What did you see that is the problem? She has not responded up till tomorrow. Another person comes again, I'm doing my jumping, dancing. I just love to dance and catwalk. That's part of my content. Catwalkers would understand me, or aspiring ones. So I don't think I'm joking around. I'm doing real stuff. I like reality content creation. What I do, you get to see. And the guy was saying, oh, what is this thing, for heaven's sake? I just mellow down. What I do when people comment is to explain to them, because I think they have a problem with what they are seeing. So I'm asking him, like, well, that is just a joyful thing I want to do with myself. I don't think it's a big deal. And I went on to also comment saying that I went and watched when I was jumping and dancing. It was so funny. I even laughed at myself. So I now told the guy that, wow, what you said is really true, that I watched the video of me. It was terribly funny. So that's me laughing at myself, what I created. So if someone decides to laugh at me or say one rubbish, I don't give a damn. If I explain to you and you keep commenting rubbish, I will leave you alone. But Facebook wants you to always respond to a comment. So I sometimes change. I just want to maintain that positive stance, when it has to do with my video, and not fight every Tom, Dick, and Harry that comes to my page. But this is what so-called creators who have made it on social media fight about. Somebody will come and say a little thing, hence he or she is also a creator like you bust and jump on the person, and then you go searching for their secret past to splash it all over Facebook. My brothers and sisters, is this what reasonable people are supposed to do? Is that what content creation is about? I thought it's about your talent, your gifts, showcasing it. You can speak wonderful words to edify people and all that. But the content creators themselves are the problems. They are misleading people who are not creators. Why are you fighting amongst yourself? Can you not be reasonable for once? They don't just fight and troll each other. They go back to people's cupboard. They go to research secrets of people that they will come to view online. So others will insult them. Hi, yes. Personally, it's driving me crazy. That's why I'm sharing it on my heart-to-heart chat. Just trying to reach out to content creators and tell them, like, especially Nigerian ones, this is not how to do it. Let them go and learn from TikTok. TikTok is more or less a community of like-minded people, responsible, respectable. People respect themselves on TikTok, and people join your live, make it worthwhile, even though they may not gift you. So right now I'm on TikTok. I don't often go there, but I want to try to keep that up. I've just been concentrating on Facebook. I could get 100 viewers. If this was Facebook, wow, I would be made. So that's how TikTok is. It's a community. Whether people know you or not, they join your life. But on Facebook, they will not join. They will go rather to people that they already have sentimentally loved. Nigerians love sentimentally. Ask one in-law now of all these shit guys calling themselves content creators on Facebook. Ask one of their followers, what is it about this person that you really respect? They will have nothing to tell you. It's just sentiments. When the person says this is this, they say yes, that is it. They can't think. They can't think on their own. It's just crazy. Grace has looked at Facebook. Followers of creators on Facebook can't think, especially in Nigeria. I'm baffled and troubled and worried. How do we cleanse Facebook? How, for heaven's sake, can we cleanse that environment? Because it's polluted, I must say. Well, I can only do or say the bit I can. Maybe that's something I have to give a thought to, for real, going forward. I would be proffering solutions to the issue of content creators on Facebook fighting each other. They always are loggerheads. That's not how it should be. Joshua, hi. You left already? Okay, so that's one person off of YouTube. Anyways, Facebookers, I'm soon have to leave you guys. I just want to sing one song because it's just been one toxic environment, you know. I wish we can learn to respect each other more on Facebook. Okay? That's really gonna be nice. I wish. Anyways, as someone who is talking for peace, I want to use this opportunity to just talk to Nigerian content creators to please let peace reign. Let peace reign. Let peace reign. Stop the fighting. Oh, stop the fighting. My phone is troubling me. Stop the fighting. Content creators, very dark man, and so on and so forth. Easy, oh baby. Benin people are troubling Facebook. They're just all over the place, littered everywhere, causing rancor and they make the environment too toxic. Facebook has to look into their matter. For real. Content creators should know to respect one another. I'm here talking about my issue. My devices will not just let me rest. I don't even know how I get to make all the videos that I make with these troublesome devices. Hopefully, you guys can support me on all the platforms so I can get an iPhone. I will be different from all the trouble content creators who are always throttling each other with words. You know that to kill somebody is not only when you shoot a gun at the person or carry a machete. You can kill people with the words that come out of your mouth. Hmm? You can kill people with the words that come out of your mouth too. Words can kill. But many of these content creators don't know that every day they kill thousands of people. May God help them, and make the environment good, refreshing, instead of toxic. We need to let go of the toxicity on Facebook. Oh, I don't know why this TikTok is not doing well. The devices are stressing me, but thank God I've said the bit I want to say. Maybe we can call it a day on TikTok. I can't kill myself. The devices don't work sometimes. I'm trying. I should even praise myself. When some people say they can't create content because they don't have iPhones, I laugh. I'm just using 3 Android devices to just make life easy, but it's not really easy though. TikTok is back. I'm trying to wrap up the lives here, friends. If you're on Facebook, encourage the people you are following, who you are, their top followers. Encourage them to be peaceful. We need peace on Facebook. And when you respond to posts on Facebook and the live on TikTok, there you go, you're stressing me. Go. When you respond to comments, try to be positive, okay? Please, let's just clean that app, the blue app. It's too toxic. Please, content creators, can you be respectful for once? Respect your old age, as we say sometimes. You know, I beg now. And another thing is that I believe that people less than 18 years are all over Facebook. That's another issue that needs to be trashed. TikTok. TikTok is worrying me. It needs to be trashed. On TikTok, you must be 18 before you come there, you know, and they guard the community so well. You can't just come there and say whatever you think you want to say. It's not allowed. Facebook needs that. Stop the fighting. Stop the trolling. Stop the backbiting. Stop the witchcraft. I don't know whether Benin people have brought their witchcraft into Facebook. I know they hide my mouth, they talking because all these guys who are always quarreling and biting each other's throats are all from Edo State. Oh, yeah, okay. I rest my case. I'm no trouble. So once anything troubles my mind, I bring it to social media. I hope we can all help one another because it's becoming too much. Ah, Papa, help me. These things. Oh yeah, just close the app. TikTok is stressing me. Close the app. Close the app. I said close the app now. Gee. Thank God it's a device I'm fighting with, not a fellow human being. Once I get an iPhone, I'll break all these phones. They are stressing me. I don't know how I get to do all this content. The phones are not working. God help me. Anyways, I think I have said the bit I can say. A word they say is enough for the wise. Tell your content creator friends on Facebook to be respectful, to be responsible, and stop showcasing their bad character everywhere. It's telling on people. TikTok, go, I'm done with you. Get out. Go. For heaven's sake, leave me alone. I say go. I'll break this phone. This phone. These phones are disturbing my face. Facebook upload is still struggling. Anyways, I think I'm done here. Goodbye to those on YouTube. See you guys tomorrow on another live. Alright.